can work from home. Oh, oh. We can work from home. Oh, oh.
Well, a very good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the online class of American Bridge International School. Alright, so everyone, how was your day? I believe you guys had a very great day, right? Well, so are you ready for the class today? I believe you guys are also already for the class. Okay, so today actually is Thursday, right? So for Thursday, everyone, what do we study? How many subjects are there? There are 2, of course. And the subjects we study, very good, writing tutor. And the second section, we study what, everyone? We study blueprint, very good. Okay, so for the first section, before going into today's lesson, I would like to review a little bit about what we learned in the previous section. Okay, so for the previous section of writing tutor, everyone, we learned about some of the keywords, right? So I would like to review all those keywords. Make sure that you guys still remember all the words. Well, so can you tell me what is the word that means complete, everyone? That means complete. The word whole, very good. Okay. And how about the word that something of mental? Is the word? The word what I want? Mentalic, right? Good. And how about the words? Okay, the words that mean fact. Something that's true. Something that's true is the word truth. Okay, truth. Very good. And how about the word crop? What does it mean? What does the word crop mean, everyone? Crop. Crop is a planting, okay, or a plant like rice, okay, like corn, right? Good. Okay, this is crop. And how about the other word like the laser, as I mentioned, like laser, a ray of light, everyone? Very good. Start with letter B, beam, right? Good, beam. And how about the word disc? What does it mean, disc? A flat what? A flat what, everyone? Circular shape, right? Okay, good. So all of these are the words that we also can use in order to put into the sentence or to describe something that you want to write about. Well, today we are going to continue our lesson into part B. We are still in part 1 paragraph, and the part B, it means the part B of the exercise. So this exercise will help you to make the paragraph. Okay, so after doing this exercise, we will use the words, okay, the keywords, and also some of the sentences here in order to make the paragraph. Okay, good. So before doing the exercise, I would like to introduce some of the words to you. And all these words are not so difficult. The first one is the word huge. What does it mean, huge, everyone? Huge, it means very big, right? Or large. Something that's very big or large. For example, you can say, I have a huge house. I have a very big house. Okay? Exist, everyone? Something exists, it means something that have. Okay? Something that you can know that it have on the earth or on our planet. Okay? Alright? If you say like, the UFO is exist, okay? So it mean what, everyone? When you say the UFO exists, it means they are real, right? They are real, okay? The word visible. Visible, it means being able to see. Objects mean things, something, objects. For example, like the whiteboard is the object, the whiteboard is a thing, okay? Narrow means small, something that is small. If you say, The room is narrow. I mean the room is so small for you to stay. Okay. You got that right? Okay. Toward I mean toward. If you say like toward me, something come toward me. It means something come to me. Okay, come directly to me. You got that right? So all these words are not so difficult. So now let's go into turn your book to page 51. Okay, on page 51 you will see the exercise here, and then what you have to do is to read all the sentences. There are 6 sentences, and then you have to complete the sentence with the correct words from the box. So all these are the words in the box, so you have to complete into the blank. Now I want you to have around 2 minutes in order to do the exercise. Okay, now start doing it. While I believe you guys have done completing the blanks with the word in the box, right? Good, so now let's go and check for the answer all together. Number 1, suddenly I saw a white light moving slowly, me, blah blah blah, me. And then the first one has already provided by the book is the word toward, okay? Toward me, so I cross out the word toward. Number 2, then the light changed to a long blah 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 orange light. The long what everyone? The long blah 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 orange light. The long what? Narrow, right? Long narrow orange light. Narrow here. Number 3, we say most of the object was dark, but the part nearest the orange light was what everyone? Was visible, right? Good, visible. You can see it. Was visible. Number 4, I thought that people only made up all the story about flying. Flying what everyone? I have to cross out all this. That is easy for you. Okay, so flying objects. Number 4 is objects. Flying objects. Number 5, I saw a UFO, and I now know UFOs. UFO is what? UFO huge. UFO exist. Okay, so we use the word exist here. All right, exist. And the last one, the crop circles were so they could not be man-made. Okay, the crop circle were so huge. Okay, were so big, so that could not be the man-made. Maybe the man cannot make something that is very huge like that, or make the crop very big like that. Okay, all right, good. So everyone, now we have done the exercise, and you can read. Okay, now let's read the exercise with me all together again, because this sentence we have to use it into the paragraph. Number 1, suddenly I saw a white light moving slowly toward me. Number 2, then the light changed to a long, narrow orange light. Number 3, most of the object was dark, but the part nearest the orange light was what? Was visible, right? Number 4, I thought that people only made up all those stories about flying objects. Number 5, I saw a UFO, and I now know UFO exist. Number 6, the crop circles were so huge. They cannot be man-made. Okay, good. So when you read this, you can feel like this is like the events, right? Each sentence contains each events or the events of a story already. So this should be the narrative events. So we can use all of these sentences in order to make the narrative paragraph, right? So now let's go to page 52 altogether. So on page 52, you will see this is a narrative paragraph. Okay, everyone? On page 52, you can see that, right? Okay, and this is the narrative paragraph. For the narrative paragraph here, we got the topic sentence. Oh, sorry. The first of all, we got the title. What is the title of this paragraph one? The strange disc in the sky, right? The strange disc in the sky. And then we get the paragraph. So in this paragraph contain what? The topic sentence, the details, right? And also we have the introduction, the bodies and conclusion. Okay? So the detail normally stay in the body, right? Good. So now everyone, let's go and read, because the exercise asks you to read the paragraph and complete the chart. Okay? So all of these are the questions after reading the paragraph. So we will complete this question all together. Okay. So now start reading the paragraph with me. A strange disc in the sky. I will never forget the night I saw a UFO. To tell the truth, I never really believed in UFOs. One night, though, my whole thinking changed when I saw for myself a strange object in the sky. Almost all of the sky was cloudy. Suddenly, I saw a white light moving slowly toward me. At first, I thought the object was a helicopter, but as it came near, I heard no sound. The light changed to a long, narrow orange light, and soon it was overhead. Then I could see the shape of a metallic disc about me. Most of the object was dark, but the part nearest the orange light was visible. I was very excited because I was looking at a real UFO. Suddenly, it disappeared through the clouds. Seeing the strange disc in the sky that night changed my thinking about UFOs. I don't know what they are, but I saw one and I now know they exist. Okay, so this is a very good narrative paragraph. It have the topic sentence, it have the introduction, okay, and then it have the body. In the body, content of the details, the events, and the orders of the story, and then it have the conclusion. Okay, so everyone, now let's go and identify all the sentence all together. So I would like to tell you that here we say, I will never forget the night I saw a UFO. What is this sentence, everyone? This is the topic sentence. Okay, so we will write this sentence here. All right, so this is the topic sentence from the word to tell the truth. Okay, as you can see here, to tell the truth, I never really believed in UFO. One night, though, my whole thinking changed when I saw for myself a strange object in the sky. This is the introduction. So in the introduction provide you, the background information. They provide you the hook, okay, to get your interest in the reading or in the writing, okay. And then the red words, or you can say here, almost all of the sky was cloudy, blah blah blah, until the end here. It disappeared through the clouds. Okay, it disappeared through the cloud. So all of these sentences are the body, and it contains all the what I want, all the details, right? The events, the order, sentence of the paragraph. Okay, so this is the body, and then the green sentence or the green words are the conclusion. So the conclusion, remember, the conclusion, in order to write a good conclusion, you have to make sure that the conclusion actually summarize something in the paragraph, and also the conclusion have to answer to the topic sentence. If your topic sentence say, I will never forget the night that I see UFO or the saw UFO. So with your conclusion, you have to make that conclusion, like answer or respond to the topic sentence. Right here we say, seeing the strange disc in the sky that night changed my thinking about UFO. You see? So the topic sentence say, you will never forget it. And then for the conclusion, say, you change your thinking. You see? So it like respond to each other. It answer to each other. You can see that, right? Good. So now everyone, let's go and complete these 3 questions all together. It is not so difficult. So what is the title? Easy, right? The title is A Strange Disc in the Sky. Okay. Okay, I can write here. A strange disc in the sky. And number 2, what is the topic sentence? One, as we talk, I will never forget the night I saw UFO. I will never forget the night I saw UFOs. Okay, or no S. And the last one, what are the details, the events in other one? Okay, so actually there are 4. There are 4 of them. All right, and all number 1 here. Okay, number 2 here, number 3 here, and number 4 here. Okay, everyone. So I believe that we have done, all of this exercise. Okay, and then we have already go through the narrative paragraph all together. Okay, so I believe that should be enough for today. Okay, for this section. All right. So you guys can have a break, and then we will continue for the other subject in the second break. Okay, I'm sorry, in the second section. No more break. Okay, now everyone, please enjoy your break.